Hello, good people. How are you doing, good people, wherever you are watching from? I am doing well and I'm very grateful to Almighty God. As usual, I want to take the very great opportunity to once again welcome each and every one of you in this particular platform. A platform where we sanitize society, where we talk about social and mental challenges in our society, and we find ways or new perspective of going about these issues. You don't deserve to suffer socially and mentally when you are still alive. Things that are causing you problems, things that are denying you peace of mind should never and must never have a space in your life. And that is what we are discussing in this platform. Again, in this platform, we are a family and we target everybody in all corners of the globe. That is why it is called global socio-mental wellness, because we want a society where people are happy regardless of their status and level of growth and development. As usual, good people, today I have prepared for you yet another topic that I want us to share with you guys and we learn together. Before that, please, if you are watching this video for the first time or the second time this platform and you have not yet subscribed, please, I will not tire from requesting you to subscribe, share, like, and make a comment, because these are interactive platform where comments are valued, because the topics that I'm releasing are meant to make us interact and share our experiences so that you help someone acquire a new strategy or way of dealing with a particular life situation. Today I want to ask you, good people, how is adulthood going with you outside there? How is adulting? When you are growing up, when you are in early childhood education system, primary, for those of us who went through the other system of education. But when you are still a kid, sometimes you see parents are denying you opportunity to behave in a certain way or to do some things or to go some places. You feel like one day when I will be an adult, I will have the whole privilege to go these places, because now we have the free time to move and do whatever I feel like doing. But now you are now adult. The freedom you have been yearning for is finally here. How is it to be a responsible adult? What is the feeling? How is the feeling? Especially for those who are married, those who are working, those who are in businesses, and you are supposed to take care of somebody, a parent or a kid, a wife or a husband. At the same time, you are supposed to take care of yourself. You are to go to work. All these things that are met, or things that are supposed to be attended to by adults. How do you find adulthood, good people? Without sugarcoating anything, adulthood is not easy, and anyone can testify that you must or you need to organize yourself maximally in order to cope up with adulthood responsibilities. And due to these very many demanding responsibilities, that is why you find that most adults neglect or fail to take care of themselves because they are busy attending to work, children, husband, relatives, parents, to an extent that they don't get time to take care of themselves because of adulthood responsibilities. I don't know your experience, but I know majority of people watching can testify that being an adult is not easy. One thing I want us to understand is when you are an adult, you have a very uh, big freedom. One way to deal with adulthood is to choose your responsibilities wisely. There are some responsibilities once you have entered into, you cannot change. You have to take them up. So before you take any decision or any step in your life, let's think of the long-term responsibilities and the consequences that comes with the choices and the decisions that we make, because some of the decisions as an adult, once you have made them, there is no turning back. You will have a responsibility. See, when you have no kid and you've decided to get a kid, that is a responsibility that you cannot run from that. When you have 4 kids and you have decided to add the fifth one, that is a new responsibility. There is no miracle about responsibilities. You have to wake up, go out of comfort zone, and take your responsibility. And that explains why, and mostly in developing countries, which are majorly in Africa, why young men tries to form a family, then 2 3 years later they just quit the family, and you find a kid is being raised by a single mother because the young man thought it was an enjoyable experience, that he was going to enjoy the whole experience, only to find that it comes with a huge chunk of responsibility that maybe we cannot withstand. So let's plan ourselves as adults because responsibility is real. The next point I want to say is that we as an adults differentiate the needs and the responsibility, or the responsibilities that are mandatory for you. Some responsibilities you bring into your life, they frustrate you, they give you a lot of stress, but they are not worth it. You find that you are responsible for something that you are not supposed to do. You are not supposed to be responsible for. But because somebody somewhere has brainwashed you, has hoodwinked you, so that you take some responsibilities that the people are supposed to be responsible for have quitted and have left. So let's do a scrutiny of what we really need to take as a responsibility, so that we don't get overwhelmed with responsibility that are not going to be fruitful in our life. A good example is there's a person who once worked in the port of Mombasa in Kenya. That guy was really generous. He could use all his salaries and help people left. He was responsible taking care of other people's kids until by the time he was retiring, this guy had not even built house for himself. At the end of it, when this guy was now looking for the people he has been responsible for or helping, none of them could turn out or turn up and say, you help us, let's now uh, help you also. So it means this person at retirement, he had no house. He was now going to struggle with a retirement life because he had not saved. So what am I saying? The point is, I'm not saying that you are not supposed to help. Help when you are able and you can help. The help that people forces you because they think you can, leave alone that kind. Just learn how to say no and create boundaries, because some responsibilities you take or we take will in long term haunt you. When they will be haunting you, they will be haunting you as a person. Nobody will be there to sympathize with you. And remember, you took responsibilities out of sympathizing with other people. So, and by the time you are suffering, nobody will be there to sympathize back with you. Guys, I don't know, what do you think about adulthood responsibilities, and how can we go about these issues?